Hi, so I'm Jordan. I'm the founder and CEO of Unigo. You can go to the next slide. So Unigo is, I came from the world of traditional publishing. I did a series of college guidebooks that came out every year from Penguin Books. And saw that there was this massive market. There's 15 million high school students looking at colleges every year, 45 million parents and family members. And the best resource were these print resources. And they were inadequate. They had about 2 pages per school. They had no photos. They had no videos. They were infrequently updated. They had no interactivity. And I went to my publisher, to Penguin, and said, hey, here's all this cool stuff we can do with the book. And they said, our price point's $20. If you do any of these cool things, our price point's going to go up. Then we're no longer competitive. So great idea, but we're not going to do any of them. So when I was 23, I killed the book deal and said, look, this has to go online. This can be more useful than it currently is. And our goal was to have a platform online that is the world's largest resource for college info, created by students at colleges all over the country. And that we would, the day we went live, have more information than every current resource put together. If you want to go to the next page. So Unigo launched in September, this past September. But before we launched, we were in stealth mode for 6 months. And we wanted to bring kind of the rigor and methodology of a print title to the online space. We hired a full-time 18-person editorial team, and we decided we would launch with the top 300 schools in the country. Each of them had a subset of schools that they really focused on. So they did 2 months of research on each school, so they knew it inside and out. They hired an intern on the ground, 300 in all, one on every single one of these campuses. And over the next 4 months, we kind of ran this like a political campaign. So we said every single week, you're going to reach out to students on all these 300 campuses that are a specific niche group. This week, reach out to African American students. This week, reach out to Latino students. This week, reach out to students who have issues with their school. This week, students who love their school. So at the end of this period, we were able to get ultimately tens of thousands of students to create reviews of their school, but also a representative sample, students from every different sub-aspect of the college. And that's useful kind of for 2 major ways. One is that if we have 350 reviews of Princeton, you can say, only show me your reviews written by female African American students, or only show me reviews written by economics majors. That we want to go against the idea of US News and World Report. You have to go to that school that's ranked number 3, to instead say, you could be miserable at the school that's ranked number 3. You should go to a school where students like you are living and learning and enjoying the most. So we got more than 35,000 reviews and photos and videos and documents from these 300 schools. In a lot of cases, 5 to 10% of the entire student body created content. If you want to do the left. So Unigo launched in September, but since then we're the #1 search result on Google for college reviews. We were named among the top 10 sites for Generation Y by Masterable. We were just up for a Webby Award. We've got more than 1 million people on the site. We've been able to work with advertisers like Wall Street Journal and Apple and Dell and Sallie Mae. And just overall, we have a really robust community of college students all over the country that are regularly creating all sorts of content about their schools, and high school students and parents who find us because we're one of the world's largest resources, and it's entirely from the students and more interesting than what you'd find elsewhere.